Hey there, Sales Funnel Nerd here, and welcome to today's lesson where we're going to talk about adding in upsells and downsells, using them, why they're important. We're going to have some fun, look at some numbers, and really get the juices flowing here today. Okay, so the main reason that we want to use upsells and downsells is because it increases our average customer value. And if you don't understand what average customer value means, don't worry because we're going to go into a spreadsheet. I'm going to show you some examples of it in action, and I'll even put a link so you can get the spreadsheet underneath and play around with it yourself, and you will totally come to understand why it is important, crucial, absolutely vital to have upsells and downsells in your sales funnels. Okay, and then we'll go in and I'll kind of show you how easy it is to throw these pages in using ClickFunnels in one of my test funnels here. So let's jump into it. Let's jump over to the spreadsheet and start having some fun with numbers. Okay, so might zoom in and tighten in here a little bit just so that this is bigger and easier to see. But this thing is going to help us calculate our average customer value. So let's just say, now we saw before in previous lessons, I had a tripwire available, just a little $7 product. And let's just say my conversion rate was like 5 something. So about 5, we can leave this as it is. So if all I had in that funnel, if all I was selling was just that $7 tripwire, then my average customer value, what every customer is going to be worth to me, right, is going to be $7. It's never going to change. It's never going to go higher than $7 because that's all I have available. So what if we change that up a bit? So instead of having just a $7 item available, we offer them an upsell. And this upsell, we'll say, is $97, right? And because we have that upsell in place, people will take it if it's a good enough offer. If nobody takes it, then you know the problem is with your upsell. So let's go in here and put that in and increase that up to, let's say, $97. So let's have a look at these numbers just to make sure that we're totally clear here as far as how great this is now that we just put this upsell in place. Because if we sent 100 people to this and it converted at 5%, that means that 5 people are going to buy our $7 offer. Now, 30% of those buyers are going to take us up on the core offer, right? So 30% of 5 is 1.5. So we'll just say 1, but one person takes us up on that $97 offer, right? Now, immediately, because of that person, that takes our average customer value up to $36. So our average customer value just went up by a factor of 5 just by adding in one additional $97 offer that's converting around 30%. And now with these numbers that you see in here, the great thing is these are actually fairly accurate. So if you've got upsell, a tripwire funnel set up with a core offer and a profit maximizer like this, aim for these types of numbers. I didn't think it was possible before, but it definitely is. Okay, but after I digress here, let's go back to it and see. So all right, this is kind of cool. Now that our average customer value went up, now we can see we can afford to spend. Before, when this was 0, if we go back and look, we could afford to spend 35 cents to pay per click here, 35 cents per click. Now in the pay-per-click game, that's not a lot of room to work with here. But because we've gone in and we have a core offer of $97, it takes our average customer value up, and it also allows us to spend more to acquire a visitor and pay more per click, right? Now it's up to $1.81. So if you thought that was good, just wait because it's going to get better. So if we have our profit maximizer, let's just say instead of a higher offer here, we could go like $7.97, and then we have an offer for $297, right? And we have 10% of those people going through. So once we are taking us up on that offer. So once we go and add enough traffic to it, we're going to see that this probably does bear out that out of these 30% of people who take us up on the upsell on our core offer, another 10% of those go ahead and actually take us up on our profit maximizer, our $300 offer, right? So that you can see goes and essentially doubles again how much our average customer value is worth. So we started out at 7 and now we're almost at 10 times what our average customer value was just by adding in these additional offers, right? Now we can spend more to acquire clicks and visitors, but even if this was an upsell, and we'll say that this was, again, it's just $97 over 4 payments, right? So if we change this again here to 97, still, we're at $45.80 for our average customer value, which is way more than the initial $7 that we started at. You can see how much it's increased. We started at 35 cents, and now we're up to $2.29 in what we can pay in order to acquire a visitor or a click. So Here we are in ClickFunnels, and I'm just going to add in a new step, and we're just going to call this one Upsell. So when I go in here, I have to choose under the different types of templates. I need to go to sales, and I absolutely need to use one-click upsell. I can't like take a sales page and use that as an upsell page. I have to choose one-click upsell. So I would just go in here, choose the template that I want if it was going to be nice and simple, and we'll say that we've got just a video upsell. It's a headline, a video. Hey, here's an additional offer for you, $97. It's a pretty boiled down version, but essentially that's what we've got is an upsell, right? So we would just go in here, and then the same type of thing. I would go in and configure a new product, add in my upsell product. So the next step that I would do is to throw in some type of downsell. So we'll just create a new funnel step. We'll call it downsell. And same type of thing. Rules of ClickFunnels are absolute. When I go into here, it has to be one-click downsell. Right? So now the reason that it's called one click is when they get there, there's going to be options that they can either add it to the cart, add it to how much they purchased and get that additional product, or there's always going to be a no link. No, I don't want this product, and it lets them move on through the funnel, right? So again, maybe the downsell's a VSL and it's just a quick one. And it can be the exact same template as this one. It just says, hey, let me finance you. What if we break this into 4 payments? And if they really don't want it, they can click no. And then after that, they're going to hit our offer wall. So that's how easy it is. We would just go in and customize different elements on the page. And then in here, I could add in my product. This is where I would go in and add in an additional product. This would be my downsell product, right? So I'd have a product on my sales page, on my offer page. I would have a product on my upsell page, and I would have a product on my downsell page if I was going to do this in ClickFunnels. So that's it. Go in and start playing around, make some upsell pages, downsell pages, come up with some ideas for that type of thing, and have fun with it. And I will see you in the next video.